on, students and aspiring nomads? Hope you guys are having a good one. We're actually back with another interview, and this time with some of my good friends, Baron and Elsa.
We've been together for like 7 years now.
Almost 8.
Yeah, but who's keeping track?
We'd been working on it for a long time, slowly, for like the last 5 years. Every time we'd move into a new apartment or a new house, we'd kind of downsize, knowing that the end goal was going to be something like a tiny house. We had no idea it was going to be this small. This is what we live in, is this tiny little 13-foot Scamp trailer.
When we used to live in our apartment, you would ask, like, what do you want to do, you know, as far as jobs and stuff go? I was like, I want a job where I don't have to work every day.
That was when we first started dating, and I was really terrified at that response.
For a big point, that's a big catch-22. You know, are you even ever going to be able to catch up? Because typically your expenses only increase.
Like, it's making money just doing things that are parasitic to both our species and the rest of the world. Like finding businesses that you can make money, but you're being effectively a parasite. It's pretty easy. But to find a way to make money where you're like living true to your soul and you're actually like making positive impact on both our species and the planet is a really difficult thing.
In living out here with next to no expenses, making the same amount of money as we did in the city, we're effectively making $1,000 a month instead of paying that $1,000 in rent. So we're able to save so much more than before. So it's like we're making far more money than we did in the city just because we're not spending anything. We don't really have to focus on money because we're just not spending any.
And I love that you guys have a completely different approach to the nomad lifestyle than most people.
Dude, hey, Cam. Hey, yeah. This way, bud. I might just run with him for a second.
So we're currently residing in national forest land in Colorado, not in Canada. In the United States, you can park in national forest land in most places up to 14 days. We're in an area in Colorado where there are, I think, 2 different forests and BLM land scattered around. So it's a really good place to legally hop from spot to spot. We're approaching the end of our 14 days. So here in the next couple days, we're gonna be moving, and we'll show you what that looks like in the winter. This was our spot this summer. When the creek was melted, we did cold dips in it. I think it was the We Live in the Forest video, we were in this spot. It's a good area.
What's the strategy?
Kind of trying to use coals that are already existing underneath it. If it has coals in it already, I don't follow any strategy. When you're lighting it cold, it's a little bit different.
A few people were asking what this guy is. It's an adjustable desk tray. Each of these joints can pivot, so you can adjust it however you want it. We got it off Amazon. It was like under 20 bucks, I think. It's built pretty well. It's a little bit flimsy, but it's been alright so far. Making myself some ramen. waxed my boots for the first time the other day. Came out pretty good. They were leaking a little bit with all the snow, but they should be a little bit more waterproof now.
We're shooting a video outside for BioLight. Baron's chopping the wood and I'm setting up the BioLight outside. We have to shoot until the sun goes down, so it's gonna get really cold.
In the last video, I made a joke about chainsaws being cheating. That was only because I've been doing this for like upwards of an hour just before that. So I was envious, and it was a joke. Sorry to all you dudes that were offended that use chainsaws. I didn't mean to offend you.
That was so cold. As I was out there filming some stuff, I was also in here chopping some vegetables and making some dinner for us and for camp. Here I've got some sweet potatoes and beets. Cooked it in this little pot that I got at the thrift store for a while with some water and coconut oil. Kind of steamed them. This is what camp's food looks like before it is rehydrated. It's a dehydrated raw lamb food. He is not vegan. I'm not vegan. And every evening I will include fresh vegetables, some apples, sardines, kind of whatever I have on hand that is healthy for him. And then let that sit for 15 minutes. Are you hungry?